Hello, everybody. My name is Diana Gutierrez, and I am here to talk about plagiarism and its types. Plagiarism is the practice of taking someone else's words, ideas, and include it in our own work, but without giving credit to the respective author. So, this is unacceptable behavior in the academic field. Um, Now, it is important that we all learn about this plagiarism and its types because it is our responsibility to avoid the possibility of committing plagiarism, even if it's unconsciously done. We as students, teachers, researchers, everybody in the academic field need to be aware of ways to prevent plagiarism and and this can be done by knowing all the ways that you can commit plagiarism. Now, plagiarism obviously has negative effects for you because it damages your academic or professional reputation, and it can also carry with legal consequences. In severe cases, you can be suspended or face expulsion in your university or in your class, and you can face with legal repercussions. Now, what are the types of plagiarism that there are? First, we have the copy and paste without acknowledgement, which means that you copy and paste a text from other source and you didn't give credit to the author. Now, self-plagiarism, it's when you take ideas from a previous work from you that you did previously and you don't clarify that these ideas are taken from your previous work. So this is also plagiarism, even if sometimes the students doesn't consider it like that. Now, collation is when the professor sends an individual task and students, more than one student present almost the same task. And it doesn't matter if you explain to the professor that you work in group because the task was individual. So it can be, it can't be another work that is very similar to yours. Next, we have cloning, and as the name says, it's when you copy and paste an entire text and you only change your name. You put your name on it. Now, we also have a type of plagiarism that is called mosaic, and that is when you collect text from different sources and you put it in a coherent way. You link every paragraph very well, but you don't give credit to the authors of that ideas. Um, Now, remix is similar to mosaic, but you mix copy and paste texts with paraphrased text, and you include your own contribution, but you don't give credit to the other authors. Now, find and replace is when you copy and paste a text and you only change some words by its synonym, and that's all, and you don't give credit to any author. Now, verbatim refers to the transcription of an audio source, like an interview, a movie, a podcast, and you don't give credit to what person said that idea you include in your work. Something similar is called clean copy. That it's when you take a transcription, a literal transcription, And you remove some repeated words, some false starts, some nonverbal noises, sounds, laughter, and it's like you clean the transcription from that, and it's slightly edited, but if you don't give credit either way, it's still plagiarism. Now, there are other situations, for example, when you include information that everybody knows. And this is considered general knowledge and you don't need to cite. But in case of doubt, it's better to always cite the information. And now, sometimes you can cite but still plagiarize. How is it? How is that possible? Well, if you don't cite well, if you don't cite properly, if you cite inaccurately, and the reader cannot find the original source, it's plagiarism. So be careful with that. And even if you copy and paste a citation and you cite, you include the name of the author, but you didn't include question marks around that citation, it is still plagiarism, even if you cite it. So this is very important. Now, as my final reflection about this topic, I think it is necessary and it is our responsibility as a member of the academic field, and if I want to publish a work and to say this is my own work, to be aware of the types of plagiarism that are there and try to avoid them in any possible way, because it will be damage my reputation, and in my future works I won't be considered seriously. Now, because plagiarism is a serious matter and, as I said before, is unacceptable behavior, we need to be honest with our readers. We need to give credit to the person who deserves it, the person who, from who we borrowed their ideas, and we have to corroborate every source to be accurate. And even if we think that we have an original thought, sometimes it come from another source, and we need to look up that idea to see if it's our own original idea or maybe it's based on another author's idea. Because even if it's unintentional, as I said previously, it is still plagiarism. Thank you very much for your attention, and bye-bye.